last time we spoke to you from our boat from Roda de Barra, and today, as you can see, we are not anymore in Spain, we are in Berlin. We are actually preparing ourselves for the exam for the short range certificate, and today we are showing you a bit around in Berlin and speak about more about the survey that we have mentioned last time. So here we go!
So starting off, we looked for boats on the internet, on different websites, and we called up the owners, and we therefore flew to different, we drove actually to different countries because flying was difficult back then. Those deals didn't end up well. We didn't buy a boat like this because it was way too difficult to look at the boat. We didn't have that much experience because we never owned a boat before. So we actually asked the BootsProfis to help us out. They said yes, and within a few months actually, we found a boat that we really liked. I knew the BootsProfis from YouTube because I watched a lot of YouTube channels. So I wrote them up and they answered. So we started looking at boats for us together, and we ended up with the boat in Barcelona.
So for us was important the following points: monohull boat, center cockpit, narrow kitchen, which you're good tucked in, especially for high waves and wind, owner's version cabin layout with a combined bathroom, and a lot of storage space. So therefore we went for a good production boat because our budget is already limited. So therefore the Bénéteau Oceanis CC was a kind of a big favorite type of boat that we went for. So those are the points which were important for us.
Now to Barcelona to the survey day. So we're now on our way in Barcelona to our survey of the boat we have chosen with the BootsProfis. They're gonna come about 9 o'clock. We'll be there just 8:45. And let's see how this goes. This is our first boat survey. We have looked at many boats, but it's never been so close. Anything going through your mind?
A lot of is going through my mind. I haven't really slept before. I was just lying on my bed and closed my eyes for a few hours and was just, thinking back to the past of the last few years, what we've been through. And I'm really hoping that it works out today and that the survey goes well. And yeah, we will see.
So we just arrived at Port Olympic in Barcelona. We already saw our ship. It's on the hard now and we're quite a bit early. But let's see who is already there. We'll meet up with them and let's start the survey. So when we arrived at Port Olympic, the BootsProfis were already there and we started off inspecting the underwater line. they checked for osmosis and any other defects. And once it was done, we got the crane to lift the boat out of its holdings and put into the water for the sea trial. This took about an hour or two, I think it was.
Yeah, and it was a very, very hot day. It was really, I think it was like 40 degrees or something.
And no wind.
And no wind. So you can imagine.
So we weren't able to sail, but we took out the sails, we checked the sails, checked the engine, and everything was fine.
Yeah.
And that's when we sealed the deal. We bought our Lotus. We just had our successful survey. It turns out there isn't anything really majorly broken other than the teak deck, which has to come off. Yeah, that was a successful day, I would say.
We would like to thank the BootsProfis, Dominik, Hendrik and the whole team who have supported us in our search of finding our Lotus. If you are a German-speaking viewer, we've mentioned all the details since they have also a YouTube channel in the show notes, so don't forget to check them out. Then we also want to thank our previous owner Antonio that he has trusted us with his boat, and we try to fulfill his wish by sailing the boat as much as we can. We try, Antonio, we do try.
And we're at the Siegessäule right now, and we'll be driving on next to the Brandenburg Gate.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are at the Brandenburger Tor, and next time we will be still in Berlin, talking mainly the last part of our sit-down talk, and we will speak soon.